There's one more thing I'd like to go back to, which is you had a record deal when you were quite young.
Yes.
First album was, I believe, in 2012. And then things kind of fell away.
Yeah.
What was that like for you?
Luckily, because I was so young, I just had so much confidence that I was just like, I'll be fine.
Okay, okay.
If it had happened now, I don't think it would have been the same. But yeah, I cried for one day and then that was it. Then I went to Berlin and had the best time of my life. I wrote with some people off my own back. I wrote with some amazing people. I just did my own thing because I think I signed a deal way too early. I still was a kid. And like, you're meant to have apprenticeships when you're younger, not a job. Like,
sure.
You don't go straight into a job. And I just wasn't ready. It was definitely a blessing in disguise, or it was just a blessing, there was no disguise. It was just kind of the best thing for me. And yeah, it was experience. Like, I genuinely don't feel anything negative towards it. It was the best thing for me.
Did it change your perspective on the music industry?
Yeah, I think it made me grow some balls.
Okay.
I'm still growing them. They're still not really there, but they're getting bigger.
Well, why is this important? Can you give me an example or kind of how this would work when you have to put your foot down and
Into what, in the music industry? What kind of standing your own ground? There's a way of doing it. There's a way of doing it with not upsetting anyone and just, I don't know. It's just about having a laugh but being firm at the same time.
Okay.
Not taking yourself too seriously, but taking yourself seriously when the time's right. And people knowing that about you, I think.
So not kind of letting people take advantage.
Yeah, I know. And it's hard being a girl as well, but whatever, I'm dealing with it.
Okay. And you mentioned Berlin, and I think Berlin was, especially sonically, musically, for you kind of a turning point.
Yes, it was.
So what did you discover there?
Oh God, everything. Everything that I wanted to discover, I discovered there.
Okay.
I just loved it, the whole vibe. I was also like, I think Berlin's a really great place to be in between your life. Like, you don't really know what's going on, so just go to Berlin. Okay. And it was perfect.
Did you go there? Was it straight after that kind of when you were 18?
I was 22.
Okay.
And yeah, it was the best. I went to Berghain and I went to some other clubs, Renate, and I don't know, it was my first real taste of independence, and I got really inspired. I love electronic music, and I got really inspired by the Berlin electronic music. I feel like there's a different taste to it. There's more of like a happy kind of thing with it, I don't know.
Okay.
It's got its own thing. Yeah, I just got sucked in. I don't know what it was. I just created my own little mood, and it just was just amazing.
Well, the word you use, the word mood. Is mood important for you when you write a song?
Yeah, definitely.
So when do you write when you're sad? Do you write when you're happy, or?
It's hard writing when you're happy, because you think, well, I'm happy, so what do I really write about? And also, does anyone really want to hear about someone being that happy? So I write, it's better when I write when I'm sad or I'm annoyed.
Okay.
Yeah, because you mean it then. You I don't know, I think you make your best, it's annoying, but I do think you make your best work when you're a bit pissed off.
Have you discovered something about yourself while making this album, through what you just mentioned, through going through that thought process and writing things down?
Yeah, but I know that I say no a lot. I know that I know what I'm a bit self-conscious when it comes to saying, like, knowing what I mean.
Okay.
And I should just say it, but I'm a bit like, oh no, it's not right. I've realised that I do that, and I'm trying to get out of that and just say it. Just put it out there.
Well, this might be a stretch, but it's part of it because you make music. You're on YouTube. You go all over the world to play. That you've become a public figure in a sense. Is that part of it? That people have certain expectations of you that you then.
What do you mean?
That people have expectations, and then it might be more difficult to just.
To make a record that was just exactly you.
Yeah,
yes.
and to be a little bit more blunt, so to say.
Yeah, I found that's why it took so long making the record, because I found it hard. Because I'd already released 2 tracks, that was already a thing, and then there was a bit of pressure on, so I froze a little bit, and I wasn't sure I was making what I wanted, and I realised that I was right to listen to myself, which I wasn't doing before. So that's what I meant before. Like,
sure,
I've learned that I should listen to myself, and that's what's kind of happened, and that's why now I finally finished my record.
That pressure, did it come from yourself or from external?
A bit of both.
Okay. And then, well, you said is it completely done now?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a title in mind?
Yes.
Can you share that with me?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think I want to share it.
Fair enough. No, that's fair.
Do I? No. No, but it's not a title of anything on the record. It's not a song title, it's just something completely different. I can give you that.
Is there an overarching theme on the record, or are the songs kind of the best songs that you've written over the time?
It's definitely me growing up.
Okay.
And doing stupid things, and watching other people do stupid things, and tragedies that I find really romantic, that have been the worst tragedies going, in a way, like famous tragedies.
Finally then, can you give me one example of a romantic tragedy?
Princess Diana.
Okay.
I find that, I think I was really young when it happened, so I didn't really understand what was going on. And I thought about it when I was making the record, and I was like, wow, what the fuck happened there? A bit mental. So yeah, I just found it, I really thought about it, and the fact that she was so in love with that guy, and I don't know, and it just wasn't really, it was frowned upon, and they were in Paris, and it was just like, I don't know, I just found her fascinating, and the whole thing just, lots of questions to be asked.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
Thank you.